This is the timeline. There is only one timeline in a project. You can have multiple tracks. The default is one video and one audio. After you add just one piece of media to the timeline, you can then access the track manager where you can add additional video and audio tracks. Just above the timeline is the toolbar. The toolbar has shortcuts that allows you to access specific tools you use frequently. You can customize the toolbar by clicking on the menu icon here. You can now add and subtract tools to the toolbar. Simply by dragging them up or dragging them down, you can add them and then click Save. In version 14, they have made some changes to the standard ripple edit and disable ripple. In previous versions, from 9 to 13, you saw the ripple icon, the links, to the left of the timeline. Now they have buried this icon in the toolbar menu. The default method is now unlinked, meaning ripple is disabled. Instead, there are now some new tools and one old tool. The magnetic timeline, link, and then the old tool, enable and disable timeline snap. This tool used to be located over here, and they've now grouped it with these tools right here. If you prefer the older method of ripple edit and delete, then all you have to do is to open the tool menu and drag the enable ripple up to the timeline. And then if you want it to be kind of close to where it was before, then just drag it to the left and put it over here. And then click Save. Be aware that Ripple Edit had its own set of problems that could occur. To better understand what might happen, watch my other video, Timeline Part 2, How to Prevent Accidental Media Cuts, and also the companion video, Timeline Part 1. Links to both of these videos are in the description below. When you activate the ripple icon, note the magnetic timeline and the link are disabled. That is to say that you can still activate this, but it unlinks your ripple edit if you enable it. So if you enabled it, you will disable, or you'll go into the ripple edit mode, the more old method. And if you click this other icon down here, the magnetic timeline, then you will be in the unlinked mode. So the assumption is that in the future, you basically won't use the ripple edit and delete anymore. You'll become familiar with these. I won't get into how these tools work in this video. This video is mostly to understand why you don't see the ripple icon and why ripple is turned off in version 14.